with a couple of guys that I work with. So I thought I'm in the chat with Sean. Check out his channel Ultimate Greatness. Sean, if you got anything to say, whoever's going to be watching the stream, even though we got none in here at the moment, but I feel like we can get more people watching as well.
Yeah, I've given it a like, and should at least have one view because I'm watching at the moment. But yeah, no, even if we go for an hour, 2 hours, we can just talk
Smash
if
it.
people want to come in. Yeah, if people want to talk about anything in the chat, more than happy to do that. But if not, we can always just chill and play some 2K.
So, one thing that obviously, you know, AFL clubs do really well, I feel, and that is mainly the way that they go about it when a player has cancer or an illness, and they just, throw their support around them, and I think it's great. I really do. Shout out to Sam Doherty. I hope he does get better. Something that you don't want to see, and my heart goes out to him and his family. Obviously because of that, and it's easy for us because we can be criticised for it as well. But at the end of the day, like they are human beings, and we need to respect that, and they put their bodies on the line as well.
Yeah. Hasn't he had a few experiences with cancer? Like,
I think so.
I could have sworn he's had this before.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
I think he had testicular cancer or something.
yeah,
So,
like 2-3 years ago or something.
yeah. So, I'll stream this for now. Mate, today's been a busy day, I'll tell you that much. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll see how I go tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I should get something in or something done. We'll try and see if I can get. I mean, ideally, I wanted to get House of Ashes done. I was probably going to do a recording of it and do like a let's play series of it, but I wanted to do. There was 2 games that came out previously to that in the series. I don't think that they're like gonna combine those 2 games together, but but I've got a feeling because I think there's 5 of them that are coming out like each year, so this is the 3rd one.
Yeah.
So I feel like with this one, with House of Ashes coming up, that's the 3rd one, so there's another 2. I'd imagine maybe the 5th one, there might be crossover, like a crossover if there is, in terms of other characters and stuff, but so I guess if I do record it or stream it, from a story point of view, there's something that's going to be, the same, because the apparently from what they've said, it's like separate stories, but
Yeah. Pretty much.
But no, it would be interesting to do for sure.
Did you see my season predictions video, like when I went over my predictions at the start of the year? And
I definitely saw the video, like the thumbnail and stuff, but I haven't watched it yet.
okay.
Yeah, the videos I'm catching up on, it's a fair bit. I think I'm about 6 days behind or something, so and yeah, normally a day's worth of watching YouTube is like I gotta sort through like sometimes like 100 videos a day at times. So
Well,
you
I will
can
tell
do the
you
math
this,
and
it's gone through 4 views in 9 hours. I forgot to put that in, what do you call it, my Discord channel, which I better put in under new videos, because, like, I know with me, like, I love to try and put everything in Discord and all the rest, and, um, like, it's something that I'm getting into the habit of doing as well. Now, sorry, I do apologise for,
no,
um,
that's fine.
feeling a bit fatigued a little bit. Now, I seen this today. You know how you can do like spreadsheets and you have like the players obviously that are in contract, right?
Yep.
Have you seen the one today?
Not today, no.
So,
What in terms of just who's left and stuff?
no, who's in contract, who's left, yeah, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because we
Um.
have Mason Cox, is the obvious choice, and you got a lot
Yeah.
more for next year as well. So
Yeah.
I'm just
So is Mason
wondering how
Cox
the
the only
cut's
one that's
gonna
out
go.
of contract, or is there a few more?
Now
Because I feel
he's
like
the
everyone
only
else was
one.
signed up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, because I know for next year we got like a whole heap of people that don't have contracts.
Yeah,
So that's going to be really interesting to see how that all plays out.
I have seen that as well, and it's just like, how are we gonna keep these guys? Like, how the fuck are we going to? And it's just like,
Oh, I mean, I'm sure we'll keep them. It's just a matter of because I mean, as long as you have a vision where you know winning a grand final is a realistic chance and it's not far away, you'd be surprised how many people sign and then sign for little money or sign like on a budget.
yeah,
Um, I guess that's just the job that you have to. Someone that does their job really well in that department. I'm not exactly sure whose job that is specifically inside the club, but I'd imagine whoever it is, yeah, they'd do everything they can to make sure that all these people sign. But that's the thing too. I mean, it will be inevitable as well that there's going to be some people that are going to want more opportunities, and
yeah.
that's only normal. Um, so yeah, I guess to not expect anyone to get upset with the lack of opportunity, I think is a bit naive. But then in saying that too, you'd be surprised what players will tolerate if there's success on the horizon.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, that's all it takes as well. I don't know if we're gonna see Lucky or Swift Luke do a live stream as well. Um, I really hope that they do.
Mm. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they haven't announced anything lately. Because I
I
mean,
think we're
even at
gonna wait
least
for the
like just
draft.
yeah, probably.
I've
Because
got a
even
gut
even
feeling
when
they will.
yeah, because even when it came to when we did the post about all these new players and stuff, like I just first thing I was thinking was like, geez, that's just way too early to make a video like that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna obviously fully support anybody, like especially with Especially with
Hi,
Squid in
Shannon.
terms of if he wants to be doing those
Hi,
things,
Nums.
then that's obviously exactly yeah what he can do and stuff. It's just that for me, like yeah, especially when it comes to like a full, because you want to be doing those types of videos when you have your full list confirmed.
Yeah, I know.
But then again, I guess I can't talk because I was about to make a video with AFL and VFL teams for next year with people that weren't even in the club yet. But
What's that,
um,
Nums? What is it? I'm waiting for your response. The media said Zach Williams is the most lazy. Yeah,
I don't
that's a
think he's
fact.
just not. I don't think he's just worth the money that they paid for him.
I'll
Like,
say this as well. If you go on one game against us, right, and
yeah,
he only stood up, what, for one game? What's that
yeah,
telling you within that whole organisation that if you rely on one game that they play well in, but you're not going to be consistent and just let him play consistent midfield? He's only a halfback flanker. He doesn't play too many midfield minutes anyway. So I don't
yeah.
see why. And yeah, it goes on to say the Giants are a better team. He gets more than 100k than DeGoey. Yeah, of course. But DeGoey works harder than him anyway, so we all know that.
Oh, it's not DeGoey and Williams are not even close in terms of talent. Like, I'm trying to think of someone that he's like comparable to, but um,
With Finley McRae, I'm going to give him time to develop, even though you say he's better than Zach Williams. Like 10,000 times better than Zach Williams. I'm still
yeah,
going to give him.
um, well, yeah. I mean, he's definitely going to be good. It's one of those things where like when you have young players, you can't really
Put too much expectations on him.
well, it's not necessarily that, but it's like to say that they're better than someone and they've only had one season in AFL. That's kind of disrespecting the other person. So like, when it comes to say, even like Zach Williams has been in the AFL system as long as he has. Will Finlay McRae be better than Zach Williams? I think definitely, but he's not better
He's
than
not there
Zach
yet.
Williams now.
No.
Yeah, but he's not better than him now.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
Um,
100% agree, yeah.
so, and that's the thing as well too. Like, obviously, touch wood, but you know, for all we know, Finlay McRae could have a really horror run with injuries for the rest of his career. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, until they've actually done it, we can't really like sort of we can't be talking too much about them until they've actually done it. If that makes any sense.
Can I ask you, who's a better
Yep.
halfback flanker? Zach Williams or Adam Sard? Or both?
I mean, neither are like fantastic choices. I'd say Sard, maybe,
Yeah, I
but
think the
not with a
same.
lot of confidence.
I think
The only difference is that with Sard, he takes the game on. So if you need that aggression from a player, sometimes it's rare to get players like that.
yeah.
So when you have a guy that isn't scared to take the game on, take the game on, and is successful more often than not. I feel like Zach isn't that type of he doesn't play that type of way. He's
Yeah.
more like conservative. He's more sort of like Tom Langdon, where say like Sard is more of like a Isaac Quainer, if that makes any sense.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Um, Zach Williams just kicked it to Dano. Oh, God.
I mean, Danaher is like we can go on about that dude.
Oh,
For
he's
two.
overrated, to be honest with you.
He is, but he always kills us. That's the thing that annoys me, is that he is just not worth the time and effort, but then whenever he does verse us, he always kills us. So it's like, yeah, I can probably say that he's overrated, but it's ironic when it's coming from me, whenever he plays against us, he always finds a way to just, like, either kick goals or be a part of, like, plays that win his team the game, so...
Yeah, can you check if that's real Bella? I know, see if it's mod or not, mate. Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, it's a mod, yeah, it's all
Alright. No, okay, Bella. That's all good.
So can't you tell at the moment, or?
Oh, I'm not on
YouTube. Because as long as
YouTube.
it's in blue. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's just saying she's gonna have the Wi-Fi fixed tomorrow,
Yeah.
which is good.
No, that's why, like, I just want to make sure, because you know how much trouble that we've been having with this.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm playing 2K myself at the moment, but
Sorry, man.
I'm always looking up. Yeah, no, like I'm looking at the chat every now and then. So.
How much does Finley McRae get paid? Rookie wage, isn't he?
Yeah, rookie. Yeah, you wouldn't be getting paid much, but by the time he's probably out of his like rookie type of salary as well, you'd imagine that guys like Pendlebury and Sidebottom, how rough they're all going to be retired, so there's going to be plenty of money to go around. And then yeah, and then we're obviously going to then look at obviously future draftees coming through, things like that. So,
if you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It means the world to me. Also,
yeah, but as we spoke about before,
well.
yeah, as we spoke about before, right now, even though we know in the future it's definitely gonna change, we can't say Zach Williams is better than someone like Finlay McRae. We can make a prediction to say that Finlay McRae is going to be better, but that's about as far as we can go at this point. And also as well too, they're kind of two different players where Zach Williams plays off the half back and Finnes plays in the middle, so...
Mike, I accidentally pulled out my thing. You know what I've been saying at work?
Yeah.
I've been saying that Jordan De Goey is going to be an All-Australian and a Brownlow medalist.
Next season?
Either next season or the season
well,
after.
What did I say a few weeks back was that he was going to be top 10 in the Brownlow.
Yep.
Like, I still, yeah, I don't think he'll win it because it's never, the people that win it, they have to, like, be in the umpire's mind for a couple of years. So that's why whenever you see players break out, they always poll well, but they never poll well enough to win. That's why you have to be on the radar for a couple of years before you actually win one.
Because he did get injured, yeah?
Yeah. But then also on top of it too, one of the things he does have to his advantage is that the commentators always talk about him, and he's always, whenever it comes to a marquee player from Collingwood, they always use De Goey.
Yo.
So in that sense, he's got the popularity sort of votes as well. So there's that.
Yeah.
But then as well, for him to win the Brownlow, he has to play in the middle. But as long as he's playing in the middle and he's kicking, if he kicks 2 goals a game and he has 30 touches every week, he's got the Brownlow. Because it's always a midfielder that kicks goals.
Can I ask you guys, both people in the chat and you as a question, Sean, as well.
Yeah.
Do you see Jordan De Goey signing before the end of the season, or do you think um, it's gonna be halfway through the season or just before the season before he'll sign?
Um, I feel like if there's anyone that's going to go out of the three, I feel like DeGoey would be the one. I know when it comes to more, we're probably going to give more the captaincy, so that's he's obviously going to enjoy that. He's obviously got connections with the club, with his dad and stuff.
Ooh,
I feel like he wouldn't go. Maynard, I think, is the third one that is the big one that we need to re-sign. He's sort of at a point where because he had the whole issues with I'm just going to wait for the coach to be signed. I could theoretically see him going, but I guess that's just more if there's. That's only if he doesn't see there being success from the Collingwood front. And because with Fly, it really seems like he really likes Fly. That's just the feelings I'm getting from him. But yeah, like that's just my sort of take on it. So I don't really see him going. So if there is anyone, I think it might be DeGoey.
okay. No.
But
Fair enough. I just want your
yeah,
opinion on it
but in saying
because.
that too, like DeGoey's not like we're talking less than 40% of a chance of leaving. Like like it's not like yeah, I feel like probably Moore and Maynard are probably less than 20%, and maybe DeGoey might be like 40%. So it would be unlikely, but if there was one to happen, I could probably see DeGoey leaving.
Do you think who's better, Williams or Lipinski?
Uh,
Zach Williams it is. Obviously.
it's one of those things because like it's the same thing with like McRae. Like we gotta wait for these guys to take their steps into. Like we have to let them take their first steps into their career first before
Yeah.
we
G'day,
start
mate.
saying who's better, who's worse. But then in saying that, Will McRae, who was the other one that he just said?
Lipinski.
Yeah, Lipinski's a hell of a lot closer because we know he's done pretty well at AFL level. He just hasn't fully evolved into his best role yet. Because his best role is probably playing centre in the middle. But then again, as long as he's in that midfield brigade and he's on the wing, we'll also see him play just as well.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So, but then in saying that,
Because he's been asking about Finlay McRae or Zach Williams, and at the moment I can't say.
can we just put this out there that Zach Williams is just not as good as what people think he is,
Oh, I know he's
and
not.
he's just a halfback version of Mason Cox in terms of his performance outlet. Like, can we just make that extremely clear?
Can I ask a question as well? Do you think Mason Cox has had better games than the West Coast Eagles games and the Richmond games?
Probably not. But in saying that, he has had games on that level.
Because
I mean, that's the thing. As long as he's kicking 2 goals and he's then helping others around the ground, he's doing his job. Like,
yeah.
his job isn't really to kick 6 goals every week. So to say that he hadn't been doing his job and
Because I've seen him play. Yeah, I've seen him play well. Apart from the West Coast game, the second half in the grand final, Mason stood up. He stood up on Queen's birthday as well. So he does, and even against Richmond in round 2, like, he does become a presence. I think people just
Yeah, the other thing too is that when Cox is up and about, there's very few that can stop him. If he's like feeling good and he's confident, like good luck trying to stop him. That's one of the things is that he's probably in the whole entire competition, he's probably got the highest in terms of skill level. He's got the highest highs, but then the lowest lows. Um, and I don't know. He's just always been that type of player. So um, that's just how I've always seen him. But then in saying that too, like especially like the season just gone, like nobody in the forward line could. Like it was nearly impossible to have a good season as a forward this year.
Oh yeah, Cox
Um,
has destroyed in finals.
like,
Yeah, I do agree. I think he has. Cox or Ruckman.
yeah,
Yeah, the rumor is that he's going to be. That Fly wants him to be a Ruckman, or Graham Wright wants him to be Ruckman. To work on his on the Ruckman side of the game as well. I
yeah,
gaming with my homie. Yeah, and one thing about basketball as well, guys, and knowing that this has come from someone who's played basketball as well, you can easily use your basketball background come into effect in AFL as well.
yeah, for sure.
And I think that always is going to be the case as well. I don't think that's never going to be the case. Pendles is another one. Yeah, no, I was about to say him. So you absolutely read my mind, mate. He continues to do what he does somehow, some way, without having to worry about the space. And I think that's the reason why I think Pendles is, you know, he may look slow, but he's pretty quick. Like he can still
Yeah,
keep going. Doesn't get caught holding the ball far too many times, and that's what I like about the way that he goes about it all the time. So,
yeah,
oh
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely agree. Ignorance Canvas. Is he mod or not?
Who is?
Ignanos Canmanos, whatever his name is.
No, he's not. He has been in the chat though a little bit. So um,
I'll give him mod.
yeah, I've also seen Gaming All Night with my buddy, or with my
Homies.
homie. He's been in it a few times, but not as much as what he, Ign Patos is what I'm assuming his name is
Yeah,
pronounced.
that's what I was gonna ask you. Yeah, sorry guys, I was playing Fortnite with couple of my workmates as well. So yeah, I very do appreciate that as really
Yeah,
well. No, you're welcome, man. You've been in the stream for a while, mate.
yeah,
Um, you've been one of my
yeah.
supporters.
Yeah. I mean, the only time it gives us like hesitation to give people mods is that there's always the thought, or at least for me, I don't know about you, Kev, but there's always the thought in the back of my mind it could be like a troll account. So
Yeah.
we are a bit sort of hesitant with it all. But yeah, no, it seems like he's been in and he's been doing his thing, and yeah,
No,
it's the
and
mod is
that's
definitely well
why
deserved.
I don't know about you, man, but I love it when people are having a nice day, asking questions when we're discussing something. That's why I love doing this. And when
Yeah,
I'm with my workmates as well, and if I'm streaming on YouTube, for example, I can have that bit of funness. Like I'm not stressed out at all, And it's just like,
Yeah.
mate, if you guys hear me swear, that's what I do. Like I love the people I work with that I play Fortnite with. I treat them like family, and I love them as a family member.
Mm.
So if you hear me say, "Oh, you want to see me shirtless" and all that, that's I'm like that at work all the time. So it's all pretty good. No, mate, don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. I
What was he being sorry about?
when I was shit staring my workmates, because
Oh.
I always do that to them at work.
Yeah. No, the only reason why we will never move Darcy forward, I'm assuming you're talking about Darcy Moore,
Yeah.
but the reason why we'll never move Darcy forward is because if you have Darcy Moore at centre half back, he becomes basically the 10th best player in the comp. If you move him forward, he's probably not going to even be in the top 50. So he's a lot more lethal as a centre half
Nah,
back than
Darcy
he is
Cameron.
playing forward line. Oh, okay. Well,
Nah,
even then, like even with Cameron, like
he's not
he's a
really a
ruckman that plays
forward.
forward.
Yeah.
So ideally you need forwards that play in the forward line. You can technically develop him as a forward, but I guess because of just how he goes about things, like he's been struggling to transition himself into both. Um,
I'll ask you a question as well. On top of that, I do apologise for cutting you off as well, man. Who do you
no problem.
see as a better ruckman, Cameron or Cox?
Well, right now it has to be Cameron because we haven't seen Cox. So I guess he has played ruck since like he has played ruck before. Um, but there's no there's not a lot of history there, and I actually do rate Cameron as a ruckman though. Like I feel like his tap work's a bit underrated, and I think people see him as that forward, so people don't know about his ruckman type of craft. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I'll just
Um,
check if they're playing Fortnite.
uh,
Yeah, only like a couple of them, or like one.
but yeah, it's also just very One of the things with ruckman is that you always appreciate a aggressive like ruckman too, because when you have ruckman that are sort of, because I think that's what Cameron and potentially Cox sometimes does have against them is that they don't look to be like hungry for the ball at times.
Mate, you are 100. Yeah,
Um,
you are 100% spot on. Our rebuild is
yeah,
making progress, and we can all see it. 100%, 20%, man. Sorry, mate. I just
yeah,
had to agree with that comment. What
yeah.
are my thoughts on the future for Collingwood, Kev? 3 premierships in 6 years, baby.
Yeah, I think anything more than that is just like too much. But even if you think about it, even if we do a three-peat, give us about 3 years to set everything up, and then we win three in a row. You know, I do genuinely think that a lot of the guys that we have on the list at the moment will probably be there for that next premiership. Like I've said so many times, like Bo, McCreary, Caleb Poulter, the next Swanee and Pendles. Um,
Well, you
you
watch,
know,
right? You watch. I will.
yeah,
if it happens, how many people are gonna say, "Oh, well done, Kev, for saying that"? You know, I want to know how many of our fans are gonna come up on Facebook page or on YouTube and say, "Kev, you are 100% spot on. Congratulations, you did it."
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
I'm
It's
good,
because
Devon.
it's the unpopular opinion right now. For us to be anywhere out of the bottom four, it's there's always going to be someone to come in and to basically call you an idiot and stuff. But I don't know. Like I really see a lot of, even though we had a bad season, I see a lot of positivity going into next year.
I'm
And
a
I'm not
Melbourne
saying
Victory
that.
supporter.
Yeah, and then they're saying that too. I'm not saying that we're guaranteed like finals. In fact, the expectations I feel like should be around 12, because I just feel that when it comes to the team that we have, we've just got too many experienced players and too many young guys with talent to just be in the bottom six.
Yeah.
So I can really see us, as I said, expectations are around 12.
I don't
But I would
often
not be
watch A-League,
surprised
but
at all if we
we'll
make
try to.
finals.
Yeah. I try to watch A-League, but sometimes like I'm more into footy than anything else. Yeah, I think ours is different compared to Carlton, and the reason why it is would be because we played our rebuild wasn't like a full rebuild at all, so I think that's a good one. Now, what's this comment that Nums says? Because comments at the moment going viral at the moment. Collingwood first top 8 team win round 13 against Melbourne. Yeah, we knew that. So, have you been watching the NBA, the first round?
No, so I'll get stuck into it tomorrow because I know the Heat are playing tomorrow. We're playing the Bucks. So I'll definitely get around that if I can.
Are you going to stream it or you're not?
Depends what time it starts because I will work at 12.
Okay, now fair enough, man. No, like I enjoy your streams, man. I really do.
11 a.m. So yeah, it's probably not going to happen because by the time that starts, I'm probably going to be halfway through the second quarter. So it's going to be nearly impossible, which sucks because I wouldn't mind it because I wouldn't mind getting some like views on that, but oh well, it is what it is. But I'll try and have like a review out and stuff, like what I probably should be doing with like
Oh, I didn't
Collingwood and
even do a
stuff.
preview for the Philadelphia. Fuck. I should do that, I think.
Yeah, you can do it. As long as you do it in the next few days, you should be fine. Even if you have to mention that you're late with this video, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure it'll be fine.
I did it with Newcastle United as well. The one thing I will say too, I don't know about how you feel, man. You know how in the difference between AFL and soccer, right? And same thing with basketball. In the AFL, you can be 4 goals down, and you can catch up comfortably if you change the way that you play. In soccer, as soon as you get 1 goal down, 2 goals down, the will to win is so hard as well.
Yeah.
Hey Kev, I'm gonna
Well,
make you a profile
when it comes to a
picture
soccer
of
game, there's
you
also less time too because
of
they
your
play in
YouTube
halves.
channel, and I will send a photo tomorrow in Discord. Okay, cool, man. But in the NBA
So,
today,
so does
Philly had a good win.
so then does Ignas, does he make channel art and stuff, does he?
Yeah, I believe so. Have I subscribed to you, man? If you're gonna do, what's my favorite player from Collingwood? Oh, I love them all, but I love John DeGoey and Scott Pendlebury. Fun fact, guys, I've actually have met Scott Pendlebury before at Collingwood and Dale Thomas for people watching the stream, which is good.
Yeah, I spoke to Scott briefly. Um, I've gone to like a few I used to go to some of the dinners around 2009 to 2011, so I got to basically be in the same room as some of these guys. Didn't get to really like talk to many of them and stuff.
Do we know if we can
Yeah.
go in and vote? My cousin's best mates with Dustin Mullen. Okay. Do we know if we can do that? I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
What in terms of voting?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Because they're allowing... I still think they should allow the shops and that to be reopened.
Yeah, there's a few things opening up tomorrow. I think hairdressers are opening up tomorrow too, so...
Yeah.
Um,
From West Coast, I do like him. I've gotten over the fact that he kicked the winning goal against us.
I'm still happy to say that he is a fantastic player, but I don't think I'll ever go over the fact that he kicked that goal. It's not a thing where it's like a personal thing, but it's just a...
No, it's
And
not.
I think it's more because for one, Maynard should have been paid for a block. I mean that's a fact. Even what was it Liam Bryan that took a mark just outside the half forward line.
No, mate. I'm happy to answer.
Yeah. Like that wasn't even a mark. You actually go back and watch him. He actually dropped that mark, but the umpire paid the mark early.
Yeah. Thanks,
I
mate.
I haven't seen that game in a while, but there was so many calls that shouldn't have gone West Coast's way, but it did. And
Mate, Mason Cox should have got a 50-metre penalty when West Coast was wasting time. Fucking umpires.
yeah. There was a few, especially in that last quarter, there was a few things that umpire should have just either left alone or eventually paid, but oh well, the game's done, it's over.
You know what? Umpires aren't gonna change their minds.
Yeah, I fully understand that, that's for sure.
To be honest, man, it's a bit hard to tell because they're putting the pressure on the umpires.
Yeah.
That's my issue with it. Because the more you change the rules for the umpires, the more you make it difficult for them.
Yeah, that doesn't help either, but I just don't know how you literally have a rule where you can't block someone for competing in a marking contest, and yet someone does it in a freaking grand final of all places, and then they don't pay it. Like, I don't know if they're getting worse every year. I know the first half of this season we had some pretty bad umpiring. Cause I've never really been the type of person to blame umpires too much, but like the first half of, I think it was the first half of this year, like we have had some shocking 50-50 calls, or just free kicks that just weren't paid that should have been paid. Like it was ridiculous. Because I could have sworn the year before and even the year before that, like I'd never been that like up and about from an umpiring point of view each week. Where the season just gone, like I definitely was.
Yep.
Um,
61 points.
yeah, like it was again like some of those games that we played, and some of those ones that were potentially close as well. Did we play Richmond earlier in the year?
No, we didn't.
Because there was. You sure?
In what, 2018?
No, in 2021. Like the season just gone.
No.
Because I remember watching Dusty play, and like he just kept pushing some of our guys.
That was this year. That was like nearly. That was after St Kilda game.
So we never played them earlier on in the year, did
No. And you know how I know?
we? Or was that?
Because I wasn't at the game.
I could have like. Because
No,
I definitely went
because
to the one later in the year, that's for sure.
Because we played Brisbane, the Easter before Good Friday. Round 2, we played Carlton.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, yeah, so I guess we only played Richmond once this year.
Yeah.
So okay, well then yeah, it just must have been that game then. Because, yeah, there was
Dusty gets
definitely this
away
year
with
there
a
was...
fair bit too.
Oh, so fucking much. Like, even the amount of times when Cox would play and you would get like, there'd be games where, like, Cox would literally be taken out of the contest with just by being manheld or tackled or things like that, and nothing would happen. Like, the amount of times I just saw him, and behind play someone's, like, taking him down, and it's just like,
Man.
where the hell is the umpire for this? Like...
100% like agree with you. Like it does get to a point where I just cringe at those fucking umpires. Thank you guys for watching back-to-back streams too, guys, and make sure you do leave a like, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't, and also subscribe and like Ultimate Greatness, who's, I can call him a really good mate because I'll be honest with you guys, we've had really nice chats, so
Can't believe we actually lost off Hawthorn this year. I could have sworn we beaten Hawthorn, but now I'm thinking about it, I don't think we did now.
We didn't beat the Bulldogs either in Port.
Oh, we should have beaten the Port though. Like, that game was bullshit too.
We should have beat them early on. The first time we played against them.
Yeah, well, we're only, what, 20 points out of finals. We'll say about 5 games. So if we won 5 more games, we would have made finals. And there was definitely certain games that we would have won. It would have got us there, but oh well.
$70 points already. Jeez, I've caught up. Today I
So
was
is there
so
any...
hot.
What's up?
Today I was hot today.
Yeah, it was.
Um, what do you
Um,
what do you guys think? Um, as a player that might be, you know, good for us for Fly. Do you think Mason will step up this year, or do you think Darcy Cameron will, or do you think someone else will?
I think when it comes to Mace, I feel like he will want to try and step up. Like this, it's not that he doesn't want to be good, obviously. Or I mean, I guess everybody wants to be good, but there's a sense to me where he's gonna try his all, but he's just not gonna fully get there. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. 77 points. Whoa. I'm gonna get 80. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not. Depends on what I'm doing. But if you do, I'll watch the stream. But if I'm playing Fortnite. Okay, apparently Carlton has appointed new coaching and innovation manager to help get the best out of the Blues' new coaching panel next season. The Blues have appointed former North Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Melbourne development manager Aaron Greaves to its coaching panel, Jay Clark. And congratulations to Melbourne that finally we're getting out of lockdown. I know it's only some of it.
Oh, I mean, I'll take any what's it called? Anything that's gonna make my life a little bit easier when it comes to these lockdowns. I'm gonna take it in a heartbeat.
Yes, suck my dick. Lance, you think you're gonna outsmart me? Oh no.
But yeah, is there anyone else that you want to talk about in terms of who you think is gonna go where, or who you're excited about, concerned about, things like that?
I'm excited for Nick Dacos.
Yep.
I play Ash Johnston as well. I give him a crack. He's a key forward. But whether or not we're gonna play him or not, like who knows at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I think AJ would be fantastic. You know, I mean, I know Lockie sort of probably publicly first called dibs on him, but like, yeah, as I said, like, I've definitely, when that mid-season draft happened, I was definitely just as keen as what Lockie was. I just never made it public, and I don't think I was on Twitter actively back then either. Yeah, I definitely wasn't back then on Twitter in an active sense anyway, but yeah, but you know, publicly he was the first one to do it, so I'm happy to back away and let him take the credit for it, but yeah, but then in saying that too, I definitely did. Yeah, I definitely did know how good he was. I guess it was just the thing of like the fact that Lockie opened up the door of, is it, or I guess you just asked the question, is it realistic for AJ to play AFL? And
Well, that's what
yeah, I mean, I always
I
thought
was
he
gonna
was.
ask you that too. Like, do you have doubts that he may not make it or not? And be honest
Um,
too.
yeah, no, like in terms of his, it's really tough because like he's at that age where like he needs to go now, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, because if he waits one more year, he's 25, turning 26 at that point. So, it's if he hasn't started his career then, like it's not a good place to be.
Yeah. 100%.
Um,
I'm gonna go and talk for
so
2 minutes.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, if there's any questions you guys have in the chat, please let me know. I'll make sure to go through them when you guys have any questions to ask. Um, all right.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna make this as the last game. Alright, let's see what we can do.
So would you be open to be doing like Let's Plays, Kev?
For which one?
Or just for any game that's coming out?
Don't know. I'm gonna get the cricket one.
Yep.
I think if they announce the Simpsons one as well, when that's coming out, I'll get that. Because at least that one, I do remember just watching that when I was a kid. So if I can just watch that, I'll play that as well.
Yep. But I mean, something like that's gonna take a while. There are gonna be other games it will come out before then. Like, I mean, the game doesn't even exist at the moment, to what we know. So I'd probably be I'd probably be waiting a little bit there, to be honest.
No, too easy. Let's see. I'm in fouls, I got a 3. Yeah, so I panicked. Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Alright. Let's... Oh. Oh, what a block. 98. 6. Hit me. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
So is there any yeah, no, I'm all good. Is there any other questions you want to put to the chat or anything like that?
No, except for North Magpies and have been told that North will not bid on Dacos at all, and they won't bid on.
Oh, they confirmed that, have they?
Yep, it's on Twitter.
Oh.
So yeah, it should be interesting, huh? Are you gonna go to bed after this? Cause I am.
Probably. I mean, it's just past 11 o'clock, so there's probably every chance I would.
Yeah, I've got to get up in the morning anyway.
Yeah, so House of Ashes is coming out tomorrow, so I'll see if I can do a Let's Play series on that. But I'm kind of a bit annoyed though, because I want to do the other two games prior to it,
Yeah.
but it just seems like from a views point of view it might be better just to
Should I try and do a preview as well?
Of what?
Of the NBA? Or should I just focus on...
Have you been keeping up to date with the NBA in terms of what's going on?
Oh, I've watched a lot of videos about what's happening.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because sometimes it goes through the AFL season too. Ah, no, I was Tiger in the chat tonight.
He wasn't in your Destiny 2 stream?
No.
He's probably just, I don't know, maybe glad that we're out of lockdown tomorrow, so he's probably got more important things to get done.
I do feel for him as well, like being stuck in lockdown, not being able to go out and do much.
I guess it just goes across the board for everybody, really. But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are sick of lockdowns, to be honest, and I think we don't need to make it that hard.
No. No, as I said, like when if he ever does want to come into the chat and be civil and talk to us like normal people, then more
I'm
than
all
happy for
for it.
him to do that. But obviously he's currently going through a phase at the moment, so just got to keep half an eye open at times.
And that's all like. That's how you see me, like, when he came on and I asked him, like, mate, how you feeling? And he goes, oh, he hates it. Like, oh, mate, if you ever need to talk, man, always happy to help, always happy
Yeah,
to talk to people because we all know that lockdowns don't work. We all know that affects mental health pretty badly and you can't keep being locked down.
yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, I mean, as you said, it does affect everybody differently, but I think just as much as it does that, we also need to make sure that if people are going to
Struggling,
go down
check
that
in.
path, like, we don't, like,
Yeah.
I don't mind, talking to people when it comes to things like that, but then also we need to know that if people are just being a bit too much, we are also just as obliged to just, not pay them any attention.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like we make it like extremely clear that we're not here to be a part of anyone's drama or anything like that. But yeah, like it's just I don't know, like it's just like you can only go so far before you sort of have to like let go yourself, if that makes any sense.
Oh, definitely. Shit. Yo. Get a drink. Yes. This might go to overtime.
Mm. Oh yeah, what did you think of Squid Game?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
watched it all the way through?
The first one I did, the second one I got watched the whole way through.
Alright.
Hang on, I'm just gonna
You
get.
know, it's very good. Like, I'll obviously not say anything, but yeah.
I'll check that out. Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm glad was able to watch it to see if I like it or not.
Yeah. Actually, I probably need to finish Ghost of Tsushima so I can have more space on my PS5, actually. Well, I need 90, what's that? 40, 45 gigs. I'll probably go to war later.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Oh, did you also see, God of War got announced for PC as well?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's coming to PC as well too, so that'll be good.
So yeah, so if you haven't, please check out Ultimate Greatness YouTube channel, makes some great content. Don't forget to check my one as well. Other than that, yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe means the world to us. And yeah, disappointing loss, but I am a bit tired. 4 likes as well. So I'm definitely growing as well, but yeah, if you can share it, why not? So until next time, good night everyone, and I'm going to bed.